Good morning, children. So today is the 8th of April 2020 and the day is Wednesday, and our chapter in EVS is My Family. Now let me just take a small recap of the things which I taught in the previous class, in the last class. Okay, we learned what is a family. Family is made up of parents as well as the children, right? And then we learned that in a family, grandparents also live, uncles and aunts also live, and cousins also live. So depending upon the members in a family, there are three different types of families, right? The first one was nuclear family or a small family. And a nuclear family or a small family, only the parents and the children, they live together, right? And the second type was a joint family. Now in a joint family, in addition to the parents and the children, sometimes grandparents or uncles or aunts or their children, that is your cousins, live together. Such a family is called a joint family or a big family. And the third type was a single parent family. In a single parent family, with the children, either the mother staying or the father stays. So this was a recap of what I've taught in the previous class. Now let's move on to the next part. Right? Now we will study about similarities in a family. Now let's see what is the meaning of similarities. Now you must have heard people saying, you look like your mother or you look like your father. So you see, in a family there is a lot of resemblance between the parents and the children, or among the children. Your brother and sister, they look like you somewhat, okay? So this is called similarities. Now similarities can be on the basis of color of eyes, okay, color of eyes, color of hair, okay, color of skin, sometimes shape of your ears, sometimes your height. You must have heard people saying your height is on your uncle, or your hair is like your mother, okay, your color of your eyes is like your father. So in a family we see there are a lot of similarities between the different members of the families, okay. Now you must have observed two children, they may be brothers or sisters, they look exactly the same, okay. You know what such children are called? Such children are called identical twins. They look exactly the same. You cannot tell them apart. They are called identical twins. So there is a lot of resemblance in a family. These resemblances are called similarities in a family. Now moving ahead, let's learn the different values we learn in a family. Okay. Now in a family, family gives us food, right? Your mother cooks food, okay. We have shelter to live in, okay. We get shelter from a family. We get clothes and things, okay. Okay, we get clothes, things, everything, toys, etc. from a family. Also, in a family, everybody helps each other. Like if mother is cooking, we help her in her cooking. Father, he earns money. Sometimes even mother earns money. We get help from our mother and father in doing our studies. Okay. We as children, we help our parents by keeping the house clean. So in a family, the most important thing which we see is we help each other. And also we take care of each other. If you are not feeding them, then your mother takes you to the doctor. She cooks light food for you. Your brother, he helps you out. Your father, he looks after you. So in a family, we all help each other and we take care of each other. Now lastly, there is a lot of security. We feel secure in a family. We feel very safe in a family, being a part of the family. So we see, we get all these values in a family. We get food, shelter, clothes, things. We help each other, we take care of each other, and last but not the least, we feel very secure and safe in a family. Now to summarize it all, let's see what we have studied in this chapter, My Family. Firstly, we learned what is a family, okay, the members in a family, and depending on that we learned the three different types of families, right? And then we learned to make a family tree by pasting the members of the pictures of family members in the tree. Fourthly, we learned what is the meaning of similarities, what is the meaning of resembling each other in a family. Then fifth, last but not the least, we learned the different values that we learn from a family. Okay, so these are all things which we have learned in the chapter My Family.